Cowboys versus Giants, Week 5 recap here. The news, the rumors, everything around the Dallas Cowboys. We will begin, of course, with the big one. Yes, it is a Cowboys victory. It is the definition of a Pyrrhic victory, though. Dak Prescott is going to miss a significant portion of the season. He suffered a gruesome ankle injury. It was broken. It looked absolutely disgusting. I did not tweet the photo out. I put the video out. Got bent under on a read option. Dak is undergoing surgery tonight. He will miss a significant portion of the season. I don't know at this point if it's going to be season-ending or not. That remains to be seen. But Andy Dalton did his job as the backup quarterback. Was it always pretty? No, it really was not always pretty in this one. It was kind of gross early on. The offense stalled out, frankly, until the final 2 drives. They did not trust him to throw it. Eventually they did. Michael Gallup with some huge catches down the stretch, and Dalton was able to emerge and step up in a very timely and critical fashion for this Cowboys team to get them a victory that it matters still. I know it's not what we were hoping for, but it does still matter. So give me your one-word reaction to this Cowboys win. Maybe bittersweet is the way to go for the Cowboys because you've now lost, unfortunately so, Dak Prescott for a significant amount of time. He's not going to play. He's undergoing surgery tonight. And yeah, the Cowboys won. They needed another miracle comeback to beat the second worst team in the NFL. Doesn't bode well for their season chances going forward. Some more injury notes here for the Dallas Cowboys. Trysten Hill, unfortunately, also left today's game with an ankle injury, or I should say a leg injury, suffered something that did not look very good. He had to be carted off. He was more or less in tears along the side, emotional as he left the field. It looked bad. So Hill, I fear, is going to miss a significant amount of time going forward. We'll see just how much, but his season might also be over. It did not look very good. Some bright side now. DeMarcus Lawrence, and I'll shout out Jaylon Smith here verbally as well, I thought had one of his best games of the past calendar year. Jaylon Smith looks like the Jaylon Smith of old, and so did DeMarcus Lawrence. Lawrence was incredibly disruptive, made a bunch of plays around the football, could have finished off some more sacks, definitely left some meat on the bone, if you will, if you want to borrow a running back term. But I thought Lawrence was awesome in this one. If you get that tank every single week, you're not going to be concerned about the contract that you just paid him. So get your votes in for me in the comments section. Who was the Cowboys MVP today? Was it Andy Dalton? Was it Michael Gallup? Was it DeMarcus Lawrence? Maybe. Pretty huge play there. CeeDee Lamb absolutely balled out in this one. Maybe you want to give it to Greg the Leg Zuerlein. It was not the Cowboys special teams because they were pretty bad in this one. Maybe it's the official who chose not to throw the flag on a pretty obvious holding that would have negated a huge pickup. Terrence Steele clearly held Dexter Lawrence, but it didn't matter. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So if you get that ad break here, scroll on down and get your votes in. On the downside here, Everson Griffen, I was pretty damn underwhelmed. Now, he made a nice play later in the game, but Griffen has not been particularly good. He struggled. He hasn't looked right. I don't quite know exactly what is wrong with him. He cannot set the edge anymore. He's getting absolutely blown off the line. For whatever reason, Everson Griffen is just not making a lot of plays on the football. He's simply not. He's missing chances. He's missing opportunities to make big plays. It's just not right for him. And that is a very big concern for this Cowboys team that just paid him a pretty significant amount of money. So get your votes in on this particular question. Is it time to bench Everson Griffen? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Y for yes, or go ahead and type in your N for no here. Go either direction. I want to see more of Bradley and I. I'm not saying you have to start him. He had a couple snaps today. Hopefully, gets a few more chances going forward. Now, today's show is brought to you by BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Cowboys125. That will get you a 125% deposit bonus. That means you put that $100, they will get you an extra 125, and we'll keep this deal open through Monday night. So if you're watching this tomorrow morning, you still have a chance to get the deal. I will cover one of your bets for each of the next 3 weeks on the Cowboys game. It could be on the point spread, the over-under, a prop bet. I took Lamb over 4.5 catches. Easy money on that particular one. And if you lose, I'll cover your loss up to $25. What I want you guys to do is after you sign up and deposit and place your bet, head over and email us at cowboys@chatsports.com. I will put that link in the comments and I will put it in the description. So you guys just gotta go email us once you do that bet. Shout out associate producer Brett for getting that in the live chat as well. I did want to mention some safety discussion here. Donovan Wilson was not a full-time player today. Very strange. He made a couple plays, but Wilson, who started the game at safety too, because they both play deep and short, did not play the entire game. In fact, Steven Parker was actually fairly heavily involved in this game, which I found very interesting. Now, of course, it turned out well. I would be profoundly concerned if I wasn't upright and honest and saying, hey, maybe the Cowboys shouldn't be relying and letting the Giants offense, which is terrible, score 34 points. But the safety usage was weird. Darian Thompson, by the way, was basically a sub-package linebacker in this game frequently. So obviously I think you want to continue to start Xavier Woods. But who should start opposite him? Is it Donovan Wilson? Is it, I'll let you guys say it for now, Earl Thomas? Is it somebody else? Is it Wilson? Is it Steven Parker? Is it Eric Reed? Someone not on this roster? Go ahead and get your comments in and what you think down there in the comments for me. And if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. We are, of course, the #1 Cowboys YouTube channel out there. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button. Answer. We have almost 3,000 people watching live right now. I know not all of you are subbed. We got to 75K today. Next up is 76. If you haven't already, please subscribe. More injury notes here because things continue to not do very well. Joe LOONEY, has been placed on IR. This timeline was always 2 to 3 weeks for LOONEY. The Cowboys gave him a full week to see, hey, how's the rehab coming? The answer was not great. His placement on IR, by the way, actually leaves 2 open 53-man roster spots, hopefully set to be filled next week by one Chidobe Awuzie, because the cornerback group, still not good for the Cowboys. TREVON Diggs remains up and down, very inconsistent. He still gets beat, but he's a rookie. That was expected. I have been underwhelmed by Jordan Lewis. He has not played particularly well. It's frankly been, I'd argue, bad. Anthony Brown made a nice scoop and score. Other than that, I thought it was fairly quiet. Lawrence made some nice plays, but you definitely miss having Cheeto out there. Diggs left the game in the first half. He did return later on and played for the majority, if not all, of the second half. I don't know what led to the replacement, if it was injury or performance related, but either way, Diggs did come back on the field as his up and down first year continues as the Cowboys' second round pick.